Hi, I'm Luci Alvarado. I'm a gymnast from Costa Rica. I'm also a Tokyo 2020 Olympian, and I am now an NCAA gymnast at Central Michigan. So I was about 2 years old. I started because my mom, she owns a gym, and she opened her own gym in 2004 when I was 2. So I was kind of just there with her every day, doing just a bunch of classes with her. And yeah, that's how I got started into gymnastics. I think it was definitely a different experience than all of my teammates. It was really good, and it was really fun to see my sisters practice gymnastics and grow up also and they were both elite gymnasts. So I feel like that inspired me a lot, and it helped me just dream big. Having my mom as a coach was definitely a challenge sometimes, but I feel like it was really, really good because we communicated so well, and I got to travel with her pretty much all around the world to compete, and it was just very special to have her for all of my special competitions. It was such an amazing feeling to be the first Costa Rican gymnast to make it to the Olympic Games. That was honestly the craziest moment and experience of my life. My mom and I worked very, very hard for years, and even before me and my 2 sisters, they also paved the way for that to happen. So it was definitely a family achievement, and it was just the greatest experience of my life. I rotated with a bunch of great teams. I was with Spain, I was with Canada. I got to compete with Oksana Chusovitina, which she's like one of the best gymnasts in the world. She has like 8 Olympic Games. She was in my rotation, so I got to practice with her, I got to train with her. I also got to meet so many incredible people at the Olympic Villa. It was just so crazy to go to be part of an experience that has like the best athletes in the world, and we were all there together, and we all kind of like shared similar backgrounds. So it was really, really cool to be able to be a part of like that secret club, I guess. I feel like my biggest takeaway is definitely enjoy the journey. I feel like my destination was the Olympics, but then I think of all the things that I had to do and all the competitions, all the camps, all the friends that I got to meet from around the world, and that definitely made the experience 10 times better. I'm from Costa Rica, and in Costa Rica we don't really have college gymnastics. So after the Olympics, I remember thinking that I wanted to start school, I wanted to go to college, but I didn't really want to quit gymnastics. So I talked to a couple of my friends that were in the NCAA world. They told me what to do, they told me to reach out to some coaches, I sent some videos, and I was lucky enough to send an email to the coaches at Central Michigan, which they replied. We got to meet, we got to have dinner, and they were just so supportive. I could tell that they really wanted me into their team. I got to watch the girls compete too, and I could really see that they were a close family and that they based their team pretty much on friendship, love, and just fun for the sport, and that's something that I wanted to go into. So yeah, I ended up choosing Central Michigan. It was definitely a challenge at first because elite gymnastics is mostly an individual sport, kind of. You get to compete as a team a bunch of times, but it's pretty much just you there for your score. And then when I got to college gymnastics, it was just all for the team. So I remember thinking that it's a different kind of pressure a little bit. You're up there because of your team and you want to do good because of your team, which definitely honestly changed my relationship with gymnastics because I was doing it for my team and not just for myself. So it just made gymnastics like a lot better for me and a lot more fun. I feel like my key was to let go of the result. I remember thinking that we had kind of like a rougher start to the season, not in terms of that we had injuries or anything. We were actually really lucky with that this year. But then we were kind of pressuring ourselves a little bit too much. So then halfway through season, we just said we just need to have fun. We need to enjoy the moment, and then that's when we really started to get more consistent and to have like very, very good results in the gym. It means so, so much to me to represent my country and to represent also my heritage. I think that it's very, very good to have representation, and I feel like at home, some of the girls at my gym and some of the girls also in other gyms in Costa Rica get to see me up there, and then get to think like that could be me someday. So I feel like it's very important to have someone that can represent you. My goals are definitely to have fun, enjoy my senior year. I would really love to stick more this month. Honestly, that's definitely one of my goals in the gymnastics, aspect. And yeah, maybe get a 10, hopefully. My advice would be to enjoy gymnastics as much as you can because it's not going to be there forever. And it can definitely be challenging at times, but you always get to push through and you always get to have a better meet than the one before. So that is very inspiring. So I'm just going to say never give up and just enjoy your sport.